Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to stop people from taking your money. This conversation came up last night with someone that I'm mentoring, and they give their money, like, not just a little bit, I'm like considerable, like 90% of their money goes to their parent. And that's very honorable of them, but they don't really want it to be that way. And I remember back when I was younger, I used to give all my money to my mom too, and it really wasn't by choice either. They just kind of like told me what to do, and I'd listen to them. And so the only way you can actually keep your own money for yourself is by keeping your own money for yourself. If you think that just you're gonna sit back and just hand off your money and hand off your money and hand off your money to somebody, and then one day they're gonna tell you, oh no no no, I don't. You keep your own money. I don't need it anymore. Pfft, good luck. Very, very few people are going to do that. So, if someone's getting something from someone else, whether it's a good thing or not, why should they stop that? Why should anyone stop receiving money from another person? They're not going to want to. They're not going to be like, oh no, I don't want the medium of value, which is money. I don't want any more money in my life. You keep it for yourself. No, that's, come on, get real. It didn't happen for me. It's not happening for the person I'm talking about. The only way to stop someone from taking your money is to stop them from taking your money. You can do several different things. You can renegotiate. For instance, if there's some sort of arrangement that, they take the money for, say you're giving money to your parents and, they take care of you and all that stuff, and, you want to help them, that's fine. Then help them. But if you're already feeling bad about giving away all your money, you need to do something about it because, that resentment's only going to grow. And you're going to feel your resentment towards them. You're going to feel resentment towards yourself for not standing up for yourself. So renegotiate. Come up with some good reasons, logical reasons why, we can work something out. Instead of giving you 90% of what I make to help out, I'm going to give you 50% of what I make, or 40% of what I make, or whatever number you decide you want to keep. And in certain cases, like, screw this crap. I'm keeping 100% of what I make. And you know how you do that? You just do it. Don't worry about the confrontation. Just stop handing it over. If the money's coming straight to you anyway, the only thing that's allowing them to take it from you is you literally giving it to them or allowing them to just take it. If that's the case, change your check from one bank account to another, set up a new direct deposit, so that they don't actually have access to it anymore if they did in the first place, which you should never allow that to be anyway. When they come to you for money, be like, no. It's actually better if you tell them ahead of time. And you know what? Grow like a pair of nuts. Get some spine on you. You gotta tell them no. You gotta start telling people no. If you ever want a life worth a damn, you better start learning how to tell people no. Because there's always going to be people trying to take stuff from you. There's always going to be people trying to get more out of you. There's always going to be people trying to manipulate you for their own advantages. You better start learning how to say no, or you're going to be handing away everything you own to everybody else all the time for the rest of your life. It's not easy to say no, believe me, I know. I had to start training myself to do it. So start small, build it up. If you don't feel like you have the courage today to do it, start building up no's on things that are easy. That's what I did. And eventually you're going to have to take the leap. You're going to have to start telling people no. You're going to have to start telling them no about money. You have to start telling them no about borrowing stuff from you. Borrow, that's a funny word actually, considering that most people don't see it that way. They see your stuff as theirs and they treat it as such. You see, you're not going to get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. You get what you force the issue on. You get your standards, and your standards is to be a chump. You're going to be treated like a chump. And if your standard is to stand up for yourself, people will respect that. Maybe not in that one moment when they don't like it, but you know what? They will respect it over time. They have no choice but to respect it because you stood on your own feet and you showed them that you are not someone to be taken lightly. And you have to be consistent with it. You can't just do it one time and then cave tomorrow. Do it consistently. And it doesn't have to be mean. You could, remember, focus the issue. No, you cannot have my money. That's it. Or easier was for me was, I don't do that anymore. I don't do it for anybody anymore. Make it a blanket issue. It's not you specifically, it's a blanket issue. You know what? It doesn't matter if it's true or not. You could be telling one person no, and then another person that you actually trust, you can still be helping them out. It doesn't matter. You see, you are the master of your own life. If you aren't the master of your own life, you're going to be the slave to other people's lives. And believe me, they're going to treat you like that. Because why not? Why shouldn't they? Because it's not right? Because it's not fair? Who cares? If you look around and are so concerned about right and fairness, look around. Do you really see a lot of things being done or not done because it's right and fair? No. People do things. People say things. People treat other people badly. The only people that you can't treat badly or do things to is the people who won't allow it. They just will not allow it. They block you off. They stop you. They have standards. They found worth in themselves, and you have no choice but to have respect for someone who respects himself. You can't help it. And that's what I'm talking about. If someone's taking your money, respect yourself. And if you don't want it to happen, respect yourself and stop it. You stop it by stopping it. Don't mess around. Don't sit on the couch or in a corner feeling like a victim and hoping things are going to change. You know what? They're not going to change. If they're going to change for anything, they're going to change for the worst. Because you're always going to get a reflection of the kind of person you are. You're always going to a reflection of your standards, of the actions you're taking. And if you treat yourself like a chump, if you treat yourself like a victim, guess what? You're going to find a lot of situations in your life that are going to show you to be a victim. It's going to keep happening, keep happening, keep happening. And you're going to hope one day it's going to change. It's not going to change. I've watched people for 20 years play the victim. And you know what? Today they're still the victim. 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Hear their stories from back then. They were a victim back in 1970, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? In 2019, they're still the freaking victim. And I know other people, including myself, that decided one day, you know what? I'm no victim anymore. I'm going to stand up. I don't give a damn how hard it is. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to treat myself right. And yeah, it's rough. It's hard at first. But you know what? It changes things. Now, people don't treat me like they used to. They treat me with way more respect than they once did. You know why? Because I forced the issue. I've forced them to treat me with respect by treating myself with respect. If they weren't treating me properly, I cut them out. Why should I disrespect myself so much that I allow them to treat me that way? They gotta go. If they change their ways and want another chance, I believe in second chances. Everyone screws up, but they gotta show me that they've changed. If they treat me again with disrespect, they're gone. That ain't even a question. They're just gone. I don't have time for that nonsense. I don't have time to be inviting that crap into my life anymore. And you know what? Because of that standard, my life has gotten so much better since I started doing that. And you know what? That's okay if I hurt someone's feelings, for a little bit. Maybe I triggered them, but in the long run, I probably helped them. And I sure as hell helped myself. So, you know, that's how you do it. Force the freaking issue. And if don't feel like you're strong enough today, it's time to get strong. Start learning to tell people no. If you can't do it to this one person you need to do it to others. Build it up. Renegotiate. Focus on the issue. Use blanket terms. That's how you stop it. Remember, you are the master of your own life. You're only a victim when you decide you're a victim. That's the only way it works. You're a master of your own life because ultimately you have control over your circumstances. You do absolutely have control over them. You've only been fooled into believing you don't. So, I hope this helps you keep your own money for yourself and also respect yourself. So, if you like the content I'm creating, go and like, comment, and subscribe. Share with another person that you believe will benefit from this stuff. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.